Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Lee.
And I'm Yergi.
And we're from the Funeral Portrait.
And this is our van.
The Doom Buggy.
Yes, the Doom Buggy and Diamond Jim.
Diamond Jim, the trailer. We were traveling. We just actually bought this Mercedes Sprinter about a month ago, right before this tour. We were in a 12-passenger, really tiny van for about 3 tours, and we travel with us 5 and then a tour manager, sound guy / everything. So he's awesome, Squid, and it was a little too comfy together. So
we kind of started in there, and the other van started showing some difficulties, started falling apart a little bit because it had been toured in vans before us. So we just decided to we just decided to upgrade for comfort's sake, but also we wanted something new and reliable that we knew wasn't going to break down in the Rockies somewhere. So we decided to do that. Yeah.
And I think it's one of those things, like a lot of bands, they nowadays they'll rent Sprinters or they'll rent buses and stuff like that, and we really wanted to own something ourselves, so that way when we wanted to tour, we could tour. If we got an offer the day after this tour, we wouldn't have to wait and try and line up a van and a trailer. So I think that's kind of the way to go with things.
Yeah, and if you're wanting to tour constantly, you can just own your van and trailer, and it's way easier than having to rent one every time you want to go out. But obviously, for some folks that don't tour as much, renting is probably the case, or probably the better option. But for us, it just made sense.
All right, cool. We're gonna go check out the vehicle. We'll meet you in the front seats.
So this is our cockpit and passenger seat for the co-pilot. It's relatively clean right now because we decided to clean up beforehand. Because normally it's just
dirt,
coins and candy wrappers and just mountains of paper, but we wanted to look like we weren't horrible monsters, so we decided to clean it up a little bit.
Then I mainly do most of the day driving. Maybe once in a while one of the other guys will if it's like a 12-hour day driving, then someone else will take over. But we kind of try and get the singers the most sleep, so us two as much sleep as possible.
Yeah, he'll do the full day driving, or I'll try to take the last night shift to go, from the sunrise onward or something like that. And our guitarist AJ and our drummer Steven will often do the first and second night shifts. A lot of the times we split it up into 3-hour shifts or so, and Squid, our TM, and Chris, our bass player, will most of the time co-pilot just because they don't drive very much and they don't feel comfortable driving the van trailer. So they're usually stuck with having to keep the pilot awake.
The van. Cool. And we'll move back here. We've got Steven, our drummer, hanging out in his bunk.
Steve, welcome to the back bunk area. Right here, basically we have 6 bunks. Mine is up top. We got Lee down here underneath. I just kind of when I get clothes, I just kind of throw them up here and they just fester and get really stinky and dirty. And yeah, that's basically mine.
Down here, if you couldn't tell if anybody's watching, and then AJ's phone is here, of course. But we just went to the Nintendo World Store in New York City, so I got some Pokemon stuff, so I'm really pumped on that. The other awesome thing that Steve actually did the first day, he brought one of these little...
I'm basically a genius.
Yeah, so. Steve's a genius. He brought one of these little guys.
$5 at Walmart.
And just stuck it on the window, and then we were like, why didn't we think of that? So now even AJ has one, I think Squid has one down under there somewhere.
Keys, wallet, phone.
Yeah, everything.
Kind of
we have hacky sacks down in here. We were lucky enough, I think I can find one. We're lucky enough to receive an endorsement from Dragonfly foot bags right before tour. They sent us a bunch of hacky sacks because we go through them like tissue paper, and they make really nice hacky sacks. And I hit them up with an email, just said, hey, we're in a band, we use a lot of your stuff, but we end up breaking them because we use them so much. And they said, why not? Let's send you some and give them out to other bands and use them in front of venues and stuff. And we've been having a whole lot of fun with that. Usually, if we're not sound checking or playing, we're outside playing hacky sacks. It's an easy way to kill time.
And then, continuing with all the bunks and stuff, my my grandfather and I decided that we needed to figure out something besides just putting pillows down. So we really wanted to put bunks. Most bands do 3 bunks up, but it only gives you about this much room to sleep. So we decided to do a U shape, and if you can see back there where Chris is, he's up top, Chris is, and then Yergi's underneath him back there. I'm sure you'll move back there. And then I'm here, Squid, and AJ and Steve. And it's awesome because of the amount of room that we have down here for...
Yeah, as you can see, these are all for food. This is like Lee's. We each have our own bin. This is mine. This also like ramen.
Yeah,
peanut butter,
we could put everything.
Canned food.
And then we also have power. Each bunk, it has a power strip, which is also incredible for here. So Steve and I share one power strip. Then Squid and AJ, they've got a power strip right here. So it's we're living the lifestyle.
Pretty comfortable.
So yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna close that so that food doesn't get everywhere. But this is mine and Chris's bunk. Normally this gutter is where a lot of fast food and laundry ends up. But we like to keep our suitcases under there because I didn't bring food along with me on the tour. I have a different craving every time I get out of the van, so I just leave my suitcase in there. But Chris has like whole giant boxes of ramen and a lot of baby wipes and stuff.
Baby wipes. And I have a handy dandy shelf right up here.
Yeah, he's got a shelf.
All my headphones and coins and stuff.
Luckily, I've got these little mesh shelves here, so I don't have to do a whole lot. But we also have a little mirror that we like to put up, so we can get ourselves beautiful, take showers, brush our teeth that way. He's reading The Scorpion.
Got a nice bit of enjoyment for the drives when I don't have any data, which is often.
Diamond Jim.
You can open up the side door here. See, we got
The shoe rack.
all the shoes. As you can see in here, our good friend AJ's home right now.
Sorry, it's a mess in here. If I knew people were coming, I would have cleaned up. I didn't know we were having guests.
Go ahead, describe your home to them.
This is where I spend most of my time. I do pull-ups on those things, and I keep my clothes right here. And I can sleep inside this box that blocks out a lot of the noise. They keep me back here because I'm really sick, and I don't want to get them sick. This is where I live, and that's where I practice.
And also up here, this is basically where just random junk and everything collects. We have like extra CDs, and we got like a skateboard.
Don't touch that! I had it all organized.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to give the fans or the people a good tour here. And we got basically up here just random stuff. We got some beer, adult beverages, more ramen noodles. Yeah, basically this is just junk up here and nothing else. And then this is just leftover stuff from load-in, suitcases, whatnot, extra merch.
Thanks so much for checking out the Dune Buggy and Diamond Jim. We're the Funeral Portrait, and you can check us out on Facebook at www.facebook.com/The Funeral Portrait.